Hello, Dani speaking. Today we're gonna make a video about the books I've read in March. Well, the book. Because I read a lot of comics, so yeah, the books. We're gonna start with the single issues. I still do read a few of those, even though I changed to graphic novels mostly, so I feel like I'm a kid reading those, but I do get the Walt Disney comics that are out now again. They they took them back up again, like they used to do, like all these Disney comics like Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse and all these when I was a kid, and I always got them every week. So my dad always had to buy me a new book every week, so which was like £7, so I feel really bad about that. But their IDW has taken over Walt Disney Comics again, so they continue the series. I think it's different writers though, I'm not sure. Don't really know, I don't really remember all the comics back then. So yeah, like at some point last year, I think it was about September-ish, late summer, they brought out new comics. They have Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Uncle Scrooge and Walt Disney comics and stories, I think. So I'm getting all of them because I'm a kid, so why not? So last month, wow, it's already April, I read Donald Duck. That is issue 7, 8 and 9, or if we can also say 374, 375 and 376. So quite loads of those issues, but yeah, they're loads of fun. I really like those Walt Disney comics. Then I also read the Mickey Mouse ones, 6 of them. I'm still catching up. I'm still having like a pile to read, so I try to catch up so I'm up to date. So every month I have like 4 comics to read and that's it. So I'm still catching up. So there's Mickey Mouse number 5 to 10, or 314 to 319. And that's those covers. And basically these comics include one big story that is most of the comic, or it's a 2-parter or a 3-parter, so they continue the big story in the next issue. And then in the back you have like a few pages with like 2 or 3 short stories that are like 1 or 2 or 3 pages long. So, but yeah, there's always one main story. And they're pretty fun, like Beware the Ghost Man Eater Mountain. It's about a mountain who apparently eats people. Which turns out it's just some fool who made it up to steal things. So they're pretty fun, so I really like reading them, so in between, like before I go to bed or something little to read. Then also comic issues I'm getting because I have to. Back to the Future. They actually make comics now, Back to the Future, so if you love Back to the Future, the movies, make sure to pick up the comics because they're awesome. Basically they're canon, like, because Bob Gale is actually part of this comic series, so it's actually true. It's not just, it ties in with the movie, whether it's before the movie storyline or in between, or another character's point of view, or after when they travel into the future, whatever. And they're pretty cool. Like the first issue was how Marty and Doc met. So it's pretty interesting to like get more information about the characters and the background stories and more information about the whole universe. So I really like those, and that's number 4 and 5. Most of the time it's 2 stories in this comic. Sometimes there's a big story, so it's only 1 in the comic. In this one we had Peer Pressure and Emmett Brown Visits the Future. Like the peer pressure is a story about Marty and Needles, the guy who fires him in the future. And the second story is Emmett Brown Visits the Future. The funny thing about the one where he visits the future is actually where he has the first look at the Mr. Fusion that he later gets for the second movie, which is pretty cool. Like, you see him actually in the future. The other comic is called Clara's Story, so it's 1 big story in this one. And it's also got the Valentine's Day cover thing that loads of comics did for Valentine's Day. And this is basically the story of Clara's background. So you get to know her a bit better, how she was as a child, and how she grew up and fell in love with like Jules Verne, and when she got her first telescope and she was stargazing and all this. It's all kind of a backstory of her in this, and that's what I'm saying. It's pretty cool because you get to meet the characters a lot better than when you just watch the movies. So this is kind of like a series that goes with the movie, which that's why I love it. And Back to the Future is my favorite movie ever, so I had to get those, and it's really interesting. And I might even get the paperback for it, like the graphic novel. So you should definitely, if you love the movies, you should definitely pick up the graphic novel when it comes out, because it's pretty cool when you have all these stories about the characters and alternate timelines. As it actually, the whole series is called Untold Tales and Alternate Timelines. So that's that. Pretty cool. Can't wait to read the next one because I already bought the next issue from last month. So it's gonna be on my next TBR. Then graphic novel, I only read 1, and that is Asterix. I'm a child, you can see. I'm just reading like the childish stuff. Hello, Muffin. The childish things. But yeah, we had those at work. Well, that one and another one that I still have to read. And I used to read these, all of them. I always got them from the library and I read them all. I used to love these comics, whether it was this or Lucky Luke or any of these. I read them all. So they made new ones. This is number 35 and I think I got 36. So, and we had them at work, so I bought them because why not? So I read that one, Asterix and the Picts. The Picts is basically another culture, as in these people. So they basically found one of the Picts frozen in ice. It really pretty much reminded me of Captain America. As you can see, they found one in the water. So the whole story is about getting information and bringing him back to where he belongs. That's basically the story. It says in the back, when Asterix and Obelix rescue a mysterious Pict named MacAaron, they must journey to Caledonia, now Scotland, to return him to his lady love Camomilla. It's actually Camomilla, yes. The adopted daughter of the old king. However, the treacherous chieftain Maccabeus plans to marry her and claim the throne with the help of the Romans. what with caber tossing, bagpipe, malted water, and an enormous otter in the loch, can the Golds reunite MacAaron and Camomilla and enjoy some Roman bashing along the way? I can't read, I'm sorry. It's really hard to read with all the names. I'm terrible at this, so. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, so I'm looking forward to read the other one, which is called Asterix and the Missing Scroll. That sounds interesting. Definitely reading this month, so it's gonna be in my April video. And the book of the month I read, what a surprise, City of Bones, as everyone has read this lately. I'm rereading, so I read that about 5 years ago, I think. I did do a review on this, so I will leave a link here, or you can click here and listen to my review on this book. But yeah, I don't really have to get into this book because everyone knows what it's about, because everyone is talking about this. So I really need to read the second book and the rest. I'm so slow with reading, but yeah, just watch the review that I did. Love it. TV show is awesome as well, you should watch that as well. The latest episode was pretty good. But yeah, that's the book I read in March. Well, actually I read it in February and March, because for me it takes forever to read a book, so I just finished it in March, so it's on my March list, obviously. But yeah, that is the March books that I've read. So yeah, that's that for this video. Look out for the March book haul I will do. I can't talk, I'm sorry. I'm too tired, it's too late. Look out for the March book haul that I will do next. I don't know if I'm gonna upload it tomorrow or if I'm doing it today, I'll see. But look out for that, and I'm gonna do an unboxing video as well. So look out for that as well. If you like these videos, please subscribe. Let me know what I should read. Not that you really know what kind of things I read, but you will eventually get to that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace. Oops. Stormtrooper fell down.